Every week.
Every time. Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We are. So nice to see y'all.
That's so nice to see y'all.
Yes, good to see y'all. How's everybody doing?
Ooh,
Right.
What is somebody's phone buzzing? I keep hearing a buzz.
Don't judge me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ooh, something went down. Is it going down right now? Okay.
It's going.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go in the or my little screen. The elusive.
Yes.
How was your week?
Interesting. I'm remodeling my bedroom.
Yes, remodel.
So that has, of course, been not without its challenges. I don't want to see the inside of a Lowe's until the next decade. No, seriously. I've only had one finger ouch and one knee ouch. So, because remodeling, you pay for it with your body, as we do almost all things. So, only had two ouches. Two ouches. No band-aids
But progress. You feeling good about your progress, though?
No.
But you're on the progress train.
I'm on the train. But I thought it was an express train, and it really was a local. Yeah.
But
yeah,
nevertheless, we moving.
On the A line, but I'm okay. Progress.
But we moving.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I need a new job because apparently I'm not teaching because I'm not doing this foolishness that everyone is talking about. So there's that.
Look, we got a whole sidebar about that. That's dumb. And Miss Butterfly, how was your week?
You know what? It was good. It's good and busy. Sometimes, just because busy, doing a lot, trying to do a lot. I'm not gonna say overextended, but I will say extended to the limit. So
hey.
That's right.
Yeah. Look at you. That's how you said extended to the limit.
Yes.
Extended to the limit. Like I have no more to give. I'm just thankful my AC is finally working for good now. Because I didn't tell y'all we went out Saturday while we were doing the show last week.
No,
after it had got fixed. And
you didn't. You're right. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You're a trooper.
And then they came and fixed it yesterday, Friday. It was electrical and not the actual AC. It was something electrical that they had to fix, and it's done. Ooh. We have AC.
Well, praise the Lord.
I'm sleeping better. That helps a lot.
Absolutely. Ain't nothing like waking up hot and wet and not in a good way. So yes, you know what?
Let's go to Miss Dahlia on hot and
wet. Miss Dahlia 22. How was your week?
Hot and wet. And good and plenty.
So my week has been great. I miss y'all girls. I checked in a little bit while I was there. But see what had happened was as I was minding my business, growing my edges, and advocating for dick pics. All I can say is that one time when I went to Denver.
Okay.
So there's that. And so yes.
And
Nikita, how was it?
I was about to say
my week was busy, crazy, but I'll be navigating, doing the matrix on the dumb stuff. And yes, blessed nonetheless, pushing all my brands, multiple streams, multiple dreams.
Congrats on one of your strands.
Yes.
A big milestone that you posted. Yes. Congratulations.
They can never take that away from the team.
Ever.
The first $1 million team bedroom candy history. So I know Candy Burris is extra proud of us. So
oh yeah, she should be. Like that.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Yes, that is definitely a team effort.
Yes. And I do want to say I do have a venture that I started that couple people are picking up on. My him episodes are out. It's How I Met. It's about positive interactions I've had with Black male celebrities that I've met along my 40-something years upon this earth. And yes, I already dropped Buddy. I dropped Gav Beats. DJ Skills is coming out next week, and Mad Skills is coming out the week after that.
It's just
go DJ. Where's my DJ?
DJ.
Got all the DJs. Okay, we're gonna be definitely tuning in for that.
Yes.
So, yeah. What? I missed it.
I said, I want to learn from the best. She meeting all these celebrities and telling us about it.
As you sip out your pimp goblet, but nevertheless, I digress.
Pimp goblet. Okay.
Pimpette, I should say. But okay, are we ready to bring on our wonderful feature?
Yes.
I mean,
okay. So look, we're gonna slide and let you do what you do.
Miss Dahlia 22.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
bye.
All right. So thank you all for tuning in to the Boss Brains intimate portion. What can I say? Like, we're bringing on another family member. Y'all ready? And y'all ain't ready, but you're going to get ready. Okay. So this week's feature is Kandice Corbett, and she has been committed to supporting the arts and education her entire life. As an education and arts counsel, a consultant, Kandice is drawn on her executive, administrative, and networking experience to provide strategies that can connect, empower, and uplift individuals and communities as a whole. Like I shouldn't even say nothing else after this. This woman is amazing. But I'm going to continue, okay? She's retired from the federal government, currently serves as a consultant for dance theater companies, several as a guest teacher, public school, college, co-founder of board members of Corbett Education, Consultants LLC, board member of the Yale Academic of Hempstead, New York. She has moderated panels, lectured on arts, education, and other related topics. She's an author. She's also taught in college. Like, I feel like I don't feel like I'm qualified to introduce this wonderful lady. I mean, I'm blessed to call her a friend, you know. She's also conducted workshops in various topics of such as African American studies, and is an inspiring motivational speaker. Kandice is also known as a person who does not meet strangers, and that's the truth. She believes in promoting, cultivating people and opportunities. In her words, I am blessed to be a blessing, and that is all. So can y'all please give me a drum roll, a clap, a tilt of your wine glass to this week's feature on Boss Brains, Miss Kandice Corbett.
Hello, everybody. Blessings upon blessings to everyone. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. I'm ready for this feature, and I want you to just go ahead and take us on this educational tour.
On an educational tour. Well, I'm not really going on an educational tour tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I do believe in promoting that consent is sexy.
This is education. People need to hear this.
So I'm going to start with asking, may I? Is that all right? Pull out my old girls. Because they done got caught in the lace, honey.
Oh, shoot. I know other things to get caught in lace, but girl, right here.
Okay.
Twinning.
May I talk to you? May I just tell you how I want to hold you and touch you and make you feel warm inside? May I please express the way I want to bless you with my tenderness? May I bathe you in adjectives and verbs with my pronouns? May I linguistically lick the beauty of your being with moaning vibrational sounds? May I elaborate on ways I'd like to make you mentally ejaculate? May I speak into your very soul and inspire what you create. May I affirm and proclaim the masterful wonder I recognize within you. May I articulate in detail the textures, lengths, curves, hues, and overall grand architecture of flesh that surrounds you. May we converse about all that encompasses the universe. May we discuss our mental, spiritual, and physical in verse. May we practice all three as one, under the fullness of the moon till the rising of the sun. Communication as an intertwined elevation. May we, please, in peace.
We may. We can.
Please.
Yep.
Yes.
All of that.
Yes, you may. Yeah. Because what? Consent is sexy. Come on, somebody.
So very. So.
Yes.
So, are we ready to dive in? Oh, I'm excited.
I mean, I was in there. I'm ready for somebody to push me out. But
ooh, you want to be birthed.
Okay, so we just got to start it off.
Well, we are ladies of words, are we not?
Yes.
So let's talk about some words. When the words are not enough.
Oh, we're doing another one.
Oh, wait. Oh, well, we're going to slide back out. You got to have a whole screen. Oh, we're going to move out the damn way.
Hold on. I don't have no problem with all of us being here.
It's about you, baby. It's about you.
It's your intimate poetry experience.
But before you get into this next piece, because see, we don't want to just keep dumping it. They ain't, they need it to flow.
Let me know what you need.
We just want to talk about this piece. We want to talk about you a little bit. We're gonna have a little conversation before you know, give it to them. You gotta tease them a little bit. So look, what inspires you? What is one of your greatest inspirations? And I guess especially directed to this piece, which I know you said consent is sexy. So if you could kind of delve into that and how you feel about that.
Well, first and foremost, I'm inspired by all dynamics of life with everything that I write. Whether it be something traumatic or something joyful, I'm inspired by whatever it is that's going on around me. There are times when I get so insomniac, crazy, because my mind won't shut the words off. And so I have to literally get up, get the pen, get the paper, get the glasses, and sit and write because my mind is constantly twirling with poetry. It's constantly giving me prose and just verses and even just essays of what wisdom that God even wants me to understand. So even if it's just God talking to me, if it's Him giving me instruction, it doesn't necessarily have to be the creative. Sometimes it's simply just the creator and Him giving us what it is that He wants us to have, or whether it's just for me to have. So that is my inspiration. It's either the creator or the creative.
Oh, yes. That is so beautifully explained. Ooh, ladies.
And I want to say, I'm about to get all the way off the topic. Because I was upset. So
we're doing some online policing, making sure that the audience is the audience that it needs to be. So that's all we're doing. So sorry. That's why we're quiet, but you have comments. So let me.
Can you not hear me?
First of all,
can y'all hear me? I guess you can't.
I don't think so. You might have to go back out because I don't.
Okay.
You can't hear me?
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't think you could hear Butterfly, and she has started talking, so it's okay. She's going to go out and come back in. While you do the comments, we're gonna smooth that thing out.
Folks, I just want everyone to be real patient this evening. We all have storms rolling through. So Wi-Fi and data and cellular and connections and receptions are going kind of bonky. So we're going to ride this wave and it's going to be all right. But I just want to say, like I said backstage, Ms. Kandice, you had we dropped the flyer for you on Monday. literally 2 seconds later, my phone was going off from notifications. I'm like, what in the world happened? And it was just everybody just waiting and flocking, ready to see you. So let me read your comments because you certainly have them. First of all, Mr. Marcus, the Black Phoenix, who is also a Brainstorm alum, is watching. And he said, good evening, ladies.
Hello.
Good evening.
Miss Paula Birch Grant said, hey, Candice. Then I said, oh, they already caught in the lace. Because when you said, wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, they already caught in the lace. Mr. Derek Jones is watching, and he said, we are so proud of you, beautiful niece.
Hi, Uncle Derek.
And then,
Uncle
and Miss Tracy Rhymes is watching, and she says, Candice, I love you.
Hi, Trace.
And Mr. Michael Innocence is watching too. So hello. Half of Innocence is watching. And if I have missed anything, we will make sure to come back because I know I had to refresh my comments in the middle of everything too. So
okay. Can everybody hear me now? Can everybody?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to what I was saying.
All right.
So, like I said, I'm moving off topic, and I just want to talk to you about this because I have not talked to you about this since we talked about it the first time. So your birthday was at the beginning of the month, and we were going to hang out and partay to see Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
How are you with that? Because I know I was devastated, but that was your birthday. It was my birthday gift, but my birthday was in May. That was your birthday weekend. Yeah. So how are you with that? I mean, I feel you. Tell us.
Well, I have a sister. Her last name is Jackson. And she's even logged in my phone as Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Facts.
And she lives in New York. And my other sister, who I call Bobby, Bobby and Miss Jackson decided to, so they weren't supposed to get here until like close to midnight on July 5th. They showed up on me the afternoon of July 3rd.
Oh, wow.
And scared the poop out of me and showed up with balloons and the whole 9 yards. Had the audacity to put me on punishment in my own house and do me a full surprise cookout on my birthday. So if you ever watched the movie To Wong Fu, and when they go to that rooming house and they're like, oh, this will never do. And then all of a sudden the Wonder Woman music comes on and it's all this decor and all this fabulousness. I'm sitting out on my deck having a conversation with a surprise person that came and surprised me for my birthday all the way from Kentucky.
Whoa. That's not around the corner.
No. And I'm just so blessed and honored that they, blessed me with their presence and travel, especially in a pandemic.
Literally.
And all of a sudden it's the Wonder Woman music and all these decor comes out and all of this other kind of stuff. More surprise people. I had people show up from Georgia. They drove 6 hours to spend the day with me and turn around and go back to Georgia. So it was like every few moments, it was like one surprise after another. And so there's nothing that missing Miss Jackson and her concert could ever do to
right.
Oh,
I'm surprised she didn't show up.
Okay,
I mean,
she could have popped out of a corner the way these girls work. Okay,
right.
Talking about Black Cat, like it hit you with the Rhythm Nation.
Right.
I could have seen a whole little band come marching through here on some Beyonce stuff, and then the people with the black caps and the whole 9 yards.
The
way my sisters get down, my squad is down like that.
They bad. They bad. Then.
Clearly,
right.
Yes.
It is the very first time I ever had a surprise party.
Oh, wow.
I've received a plethora of balloons and flowers delivered to me back to back to back. And then the following Monday, they went shopping, came back to the house, and gave my guest bedroom and guest bathroom a full makeover. I'm talking painting walls.
Oh, wow.
The whole comforter sets, the all of the decor. They were like, well, this is our room, so we can do what we want with it. I said, oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just needed
That's how it works.
So
yeah.
So it was a beautiful weekend.
I understand how this happened.
What?
Because you are very giving, very loving, and you exude so much of that. You're simply getting back what you put out.
I'm grateful. Right. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. Now, listen, speaking of the way I like to put things out there, do you see the lips?
Yes.
Yeah, the lips is popping, dude.
They pop. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, Mr. Moan and Miss Candy with their bedroom candy gave me something called arousal. So I think if you want to be aroused with the arousal that I have upon my lips, I think you need to contact Miss Candy for that bedroom.
Oh, I see.
For that bedroom.
I see what just happened. That's
that lipstick. You see that lipstick?
That's it, candy coated, baby.
I saw that. That's how teams break $1 million records right there. Right there.
You see this beautiful bracelet here?
Yes.
So if you contact Miss Rovetta Edwards and her glam squad, or Miss Giovanni, it's Giovanni Newton Griffin. You can contact either of those two ladies via Facebook with their paparazzi squad, and they will hook you up like they hooked me up.
You bet, just drop that in the chat. We'll talk later.
We will go ahead and talk about that.
Right.
And I love the sip the nectar of kings.
Come on now.
So what I am sipping on is called Black Cap Ginger Beer from a beautiful Black man who has this company. If you go on Instagram, he's at Ginger Master with the #1 following. Yes, or you can go on Black Cap Ginger on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
Qualities and everything, but ain't nothing like sipping the nectar of a king.
You better. Ooh.
Then there's that.
Ooh, Lord.
So y'all better get y'all some king nectar. Get you some king nectar. Get you some king nectar.
Oh, hallelujah.
I'm just gonna refocus myself back to these comments because you have gotten some more. So I can stop thinking about nectar. So Miss Janelle Rayner is watching and said, "Good evening, beautiful queens."
Hey, Coco.
Hello, lovely.
And then Miss Annette Hewley said, "Hi, Candice. Very proud of you." And said, "Candice, I love you."
Hi.
And then Derek Jones said, "You look gorgeous, my dear niece. This is your Aunt Pearl." So it's really Aunt Pearl. It is not. And then Michael Innocent said, "Hello, ladies."
Hey.
And Miss Paula Birch Grant just gave you a red heart. And Mr. Lawrence White is watching. Hello, LA.
Hello, LA.
Nice for you to stop in.
Yes.
So, that was great. I stopped thinking about nectar for about 30 seconds. And
right.
I have none. I'm trying to get some.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just want to go out there.
Ginger Master 1. Get that Black Cap Ginger Beer, honey.
Yes. And let me throw this out there for all of our faithful viewers. $Boss Brains, if you would like to contribute to our love offering that we give every feature, because we appreciate them coming through. We appreciate their words, their beauty. We appreciate them. So help us appreciate them. $Boss Brains. Okay.
Boss Brains.
That's it.
Well, speaking of nectar, I think I want some more.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready.
Oh,
now we're going to slide so you can do that second piece you was about to give it to him.
Slide on the nectar
yet.
to get more nectar.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to skip that one and give you something different.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we're going to slide right on now. Hold on. What happened?
I'm holding
myself. Okay.
I'm holding myself. I'm getting it together.
All right. Go. We out.
I am waiting for my fearless one, the one who is not afraid to walk the heated sands of life, stand firm at the shore. The one who feels the undertow pulling of my love and isn't afraid of my more. The one who isn't frightened to step forward into my waters with outstretched arms, ready to reciprocate my embracing waves of love and affection. The one who respects the depths of me and knows how to float in my currents of passion. He won't recoil. He won't drown. My extreme, all-encompassing, profound gift to love will be the refreshing breeze that will soothe and infill without overtaking him. My fearless one will not know forsaking him. We will only know fear as reverence unto God and for the love we share, all because he chose not to fear. In peace.
I knew it was gonna be nectar. I said it. I called it.
Yes.
I called it. I said it.
Yes.
I said it's gonna be some nectar.
Now I'll give you real nectar later, but
nectar.
When
now
you write a piece like that, I'm sorry. Oh
no, that's exactly what. That's it.
Do you have somebody in particular in your mind?
no.
Or are you just kind of whatever?
No, that is literally putting the energy out there into the universe of what I need and what I want. And with that being said, that's how you end up reciprocating from life.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet right now.
We're gonna talk about these laws of manifestation on here too. My God, nectar, lace, and manifestation.
I was looking for a fearless one. I had to ask a question. And so the question came from inspiration from the Song of Solomon.
Oh.
So the next piece is called A Question.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, all right. Oh, we out.
A question.
Are you my Song of Solomon? The Song of Songs, the harmony to my melody, my heart symphony. All night long on my bed, I looked for the one my heart loves. I looked for him, but did not find him. And then he rose from the east to set at my west. He found me. He shined the beaming delight upon me. The heat of his essence caused my cocoa, frankincense, myrrh, and spices scent to bathe him with passionate kisses and purpose-filled touch. Beloved came upon this garden and found delight and fill in this choice fruit that bears nourishment for his mind, for his body, for his spirit and his soul. As his beloved, he cultivated me with prayer and watering, gentle and careful tending, protecting, honoring, beautiful refrains, and embrace-filled rest. Increase blessed. And I bore him a harvest of love, laughter, authentic joy, songs, and dancing. I yielded him a rest of days filled with horizons in every shade of blue. That's what awaits my Song of Solomon, my Song of Songs, the harmony to my melody, my heart symphony. Therefore, do not stir or awaken this love from her long night unless you are truly ready to be the sun to her moon. For she is only the beloved for the beloved that is hers, who she will only root and spring forth for. It goes down smoothly for my beloved. And I am my beloved's, and his desire is for me. So again, I ask, are you thee? In peace.
Yes.
Right.
Oh man, because you just have questions sometimes.
And I have a question.
Sorry, I'm
because because this is
it's like 5,000
out of the three
going
pieces
on in my head.
This is the second piece that you have that has talked about the sun and the moon. So what is your connection with the sun and the moon when you're writing? How does that connect for you? Because this is
I believe that's just a part of my indigenous DNA. Just connected with nature. And we're both July babies. We're July jewels. We're Cancerians. We're very emotional. We're very connected with nature. We're connected with celestial. That's just a part of my natural makeup.
Yeah, and I love the moon. The moon is like part of us, and whenever it's out, I feel a certain way, and it guides me. And I write a lot about the moon and the way it makes me feel, and then how it dictates the emotions of people and all the other stuff. So that's what I picked up on. I was like, oh, she likes the sun and the moon too.
And the stars and the universe. And
yes.
As my auntie, when she calls me, she goes, hello, Madam Empress of the Universe. And I say, yes, good evening. How are you in your galaxy this evening? And she goes, oh, everything is well. But she's in the galaxy of Nevada. So I have to check on her and make sure she doesn't catch a heat stroke out there.
Right. It's the celestial bodies. I like all of it. But go ahead.
Ooh, yes. So
is there another question?
I don't know. I think we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide out and come back, but y'all go ahead.
Okay. So I think Raven of the Elusive, can you hear us?
My camera's not working.
Oh, okay.
We can see you perfectly though, don't we?
But we can see you.
I can see and hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. We're back, I guess.
So do I still need to go out?
No.
No, everybody is flowing perfectly.
All right.
Now,
okay. I'll go out.
I'm gonna wait till your next piece, and then I'm gonna slide out and slide back in.
Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry, Kandice.
Do you want to do comments now, or let's see? Do we have some fresh comments? I can't hear you. You can't hear me either. Okay. Yep. So, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna read the comments. Of course, like we said, $ boss brains to support the movement. And Shawnee says, "Hello, ladies. I'm loving you all."
Hey,
So yes. Okay, so we're gonna try to fix these. Of course, we told y'all the storms. Technical stuff is acting crazy. So Kandice, would you like to bless us with another piece now?
Well,
would you like to?
She asked for a piece of mine. So whenever I do this piece, I do this specific for women.
Oh, okay.
And I ask those of you who are listening to do, especially you sisters, those brothers that are even in agreement, to make sure that you hit that heart, you put up that fist, you put whatever emoji you want to share in agreement. Be my amen corner.
All right, so we're gonna slide and let you get into
it. Fair warning, foul language. It's about to get risque.
You know me, right?
I ain't talking about none of y'all. I'm talking about
Okay, all right.
This is a PSA, fair warning. It's about to go down.
I'm ready for this. Let's go.
This piece is called "Never Fuck You." Step back, or catch a verbal attack, cause I've got no time for fake ones, don't have time for short stay huns, frustrating me and mine, tired are your lines. I like to rock the body and have a one-on-one party, but you haven't shown me, you just baby, please me. Get up off your knees, my pussy is far from pleased. And we hated to be insulted and toyed with. Go ahead with that bullshit. Asexual, pussexual, just me and my pussycat. Gotta finish where you couldn't even get started at. Go ahead, suck your teeth and roll your eyes. Bitch ass won't get no beat on my time. You can't lick, then you can't stick. You can't suck, then you can't fuck. Kiss the lips of my face, never. Not even when you think you've learned how to kiss the other set better. So Go play with some young girl who don't know, because real grown and sexy women want a man who knows how to turn on their cum flow. Fuck you and some damn blue balls. Give your hand a call. Beat that bitch. I don't know what you thought you was coming with. Whack ass eating. No wonder your ex was creeping. How dare you even step to me? My pussy was a blessing for you to even see. I'm surprised she didn't spit piss in your face. You're a male disgrace. The brother should beat you down, you non-cunt lapping clown. Never. Fuck you. In peace.
Now,
when I come around the block, I said, I don't fuck with you. Hey!
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
When you said, when I heard come flow, I was done.
I was already done. Facts.
Right.
All facts.
So was that about a particular person?
Yeah.
We want that tea.
Right.
Look,
somebody that was wasting your time.
Huh?
Have the person that you wrote this for, have they had the pleasure of listening to it?
Yes.
Did they know it was about them?
Yes.
Yeah. What they say?
I gave them a private party. I gave them a private showing.
Oh,
so
they were not ready.
Talk, you know. Wait.
Wait. Rise, Miss Dahlia, rise. Don't let her fall out. Come on, get it.
I wrote something for you I think you need to hear. And I spit this over the phone to them. And I said, never fuck you. And he was like, that's that bullshit. No, you're that bullshit. Have a good evening.
Hashtag, we don't like bullshit.
Yes.
Don't waste my time or her time.
No.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then let them know that your time was wasted. Like this is what you gonna get.
Yeah. Why are you calling me? Oh, so you need to get the reading that you deserve. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here's my question. I know it's on topic, but it ain't. But it's okay.
Oh.
Why do men feel the urge, after they done something that's obviously questionable in a court of blind law, feel the need to try to explain to you why it's not? Like, how do you get your mind around, like, obviously you've done some dumb shit. Like, I can see you. Blind people can see you. Why do you feel like I can't see you?
Because they can't see themselves.
Right there.
So that poem, your material was a mirror, y'all, to put up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for it. You're right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh my goodness. So now I got questions. Do we happen to know this person?
No.
Wait a minute now.
I'm curious.
I was not ready. I was so not ready. I didn't have time to fall out.
I'm saying we've been in the same places at the same time, sometimes doing the same stuff. I just want to know if some of them people will float through. I'm just checking.
Because we don't want no more false advertisement being done.
Right.
Amen.
We like the defects. If we can get the defects without going through it, we will take it. It's like a Carfax. We need them.
But you know what? I started to notice, and this is not because I just had this conversation with someone else.
Yeah.
That I started to notice pattern of behavior in conjunction with an issue. So over my, because I just turned 49. Over my 49 life and my adulthood, what I have seen a pattern of is men who have what I call clit balls. They have always been people who are always whiny. They complain a lot. They throw adult tantrums. And I think it's because they have what I deem clit balls. That means their penis does not look like a penis. It never got the opportunity to elongate appropriately. And so therefore it just looks like a button ding dong. And therefore I call these clinton balls individuals.
I'm out. Tag me out. Tag me out. I'm out. I ain't coming back.
Problem?
I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
So if you seem to find a pattern of a person who's always
it makes sense.
And
we know a couple.
Yeah.
We might know some of the same ones.
More than likely, they have clinton balls.
Right.
You speaking is the gospel. That's all. Just, you
can take that and try the theory and find out for yourself.
Oh no, we know. As soon as you said it, it just clicked. It made sense. I started seeing people in my head, like it just lined up. As soon as you said it, it was like boom, 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 boom.
I got a little.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for the moment. I knew that there was going to be a point in the show that everything was just that it was going to happen. And I was waiting. I thought maybe it was going to happen in that second piece, the third piece. And guess what? Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. It's right now.
It is now.
It's now.
Yes.
So y'all make sure you go to Bedroom Candy and look up Nikita and Damone to get that arousal. Look,
if you can't get a real penis, come get these penises that are made.
Yes, go see the girl.
Manufactured.
If y'all women are so consumed with men,
it can be Christmas in July. Contact Nikita and Damone at Bedroom Candy.
Literally.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. If y'all women are so concerned with your cheating ass men that you're trying to tell them to cut off their dick and leave it at the house, you can buy one, and it's always gonna be where you left it at. It ain't never gonna touch nobody. You don't put it on. So you safe sex is the new sex.
And it's always ready, as long as you charge it up or not. Right. We got something that's waterproof. You can put. We ain't gonna talk about. Just inbox us. We'll talk.
Yes. Contact the ladies, honey. I'm telling you.
I'm still tripping off of these. I don't want to. These clit dudes, like that's just like I don't need.
Listen. If your penis is the size of a nice clit, you ain't got nothing.
And ain't nobody got time for that
at all.
And look, but you know what? Some dudes somewhere gonna be like, "Well, my dick is bigger than your clit, so why can't you do that?" I was like, "Well, can you grow a whole human and push him out your pussy in 9 months?" Oh, well then your dick ain't nowhere near my clit. Level up.
And the end.
So y'all didn't resurrect me last time, so I just decided not to die. I just put my head down.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
So now let's move on from the sadness.
And y'all can't be passing out during the show because we can't be resurrecting everybody because this is.
Let's move from the sad side.
We got something
out there, and I asked what else you might want to have heard from me. And not only did my sister Adrienne ask for it, but I even got hit in my inbox for it. I got hit in text for it. And no matter where I go, I get asked for from the back. So I'm going to ask Adrienne to work with me on this because it is an interactive. So can we set that up?
Call them a response.
So we stand then. Okay.
Yes.
From the back. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
It's a call and response. You can't, elusive. Oh,
she said. I just want to understand.
Right. And I think, am I delayed? Do it look like I'm delayed to y'all on that end, or is it just? Okay.
It's the storm.
Okay.
Literally the brainstorm.
So every time I say from the
back,
you have to respond back. From the
back.
From the
back.
Lick my neck. From the
back.
Kiss it and not peck. From the
back.
Lick my spine down and through the crack. From the
back.
Put your tongue across the hole of my ass. From the
back.
Swim up in my pussy like a bass. From the
back.
Grab my hips and make fingerprints. From the
back.
Grab my hair and thrust to your back is bent. From the
back.
Scream like a bitch and smack my ass. From the
back.
Climb up real rough, fuck me slow and fast. From the
back.
I say, oh, as you bend me over, open my cheeks and blow in my asshole. From the
back.
Lick the back of my knees and lick your way back up and eat my booty. From the
back.
Choke me right while my pussy grips you really tight. From the
back.
Caress my tits and fondle my nips. From the
back.
Tears run down my face, from my eyes and from my pussy down my thighs. From the
back.
I want to bend you over and eat you like Stouffer's.
Woo!
From the
back.
I want to eat your nuts and shuck your shaft. From the
back.
I want to grab your cheeks and bite your ass. From the
back.
I'll never stick my finger in your ass unless you ask. From the
back.
Damn it. On my back. This motherfucker done passed the fuck out. From the
back.
But that's what happens when you fuck with a big girl who's tall and stout. From the
back.
Oh, shit. Okay. Woo, where my fan? Okay, good.
Where my fan?
Woo.
Somebody pass me a virtual cigarette.
Oh, here.
There you go. Boom. Fan.
Yep.
So, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that right there.
About 25, 30 years old.
It holds up. It stands the test of time.
It does.
Just like some good old loving from the
back.
Okay. Woo. Okay. So, okay. Bring myself down.
Just
how many guys have asked you after hearing the poem to hit it from the back?
Yeah.
Oh, every time.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Has anybody succeeded?
And those that are just asking because they heard the poem?
Yeah.
Hell no. No.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Like, don't come up here just because you hear one poem and think you know us.
Okay.
Right.
So
right.
So did you read these in order for a reason? So did we just talk about the clitics to go into this one? I'm making sense in my head, but my head is still thinking about the back. So you're right. I'm about to go back on mute. I'm good. I'm good.
I wanted to give you both sides of the spectrum.
Oh, you gave it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
you got Never Fuck You and the Clinton Ball.
Right.
And then you got, we went back to the Nectar of Kings.
Yes. And I think you did more than both sides. You did about 3-4 sides.
Like literally. You snapped that,
yeah.
flipped it, you Rubik's cubed it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Swivel it on a fucking stand. Just
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
What are you working on? You have some projects going on. Do we have it where we can enjoy some of this poetry in our bedroom? We got some books. What you got that you can share with the people? In case they need more of you from the back.
Right.
Actually, I am not producing anything in that regard. I am writing from a completely different perspective.
Oh, do
I
share.
have been working on a book called Beyond the Veil. And Beyond the Veil is about what the different things that you do in cultural ceremony, spiritual ceremony in a wedding that actually are impactful to the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And how these different ceremonial things that you do within your wedding carry over into your marriage.
Right. Because people need to be taught that. Because for some reason, the goal for a lot of people is marriage and not the marriage. So,
So yeah, they want the wedding day.
People
They
want
want
weddings,
the day.
right?
yes. Yes.
And even what the spiritual equivalent is, even from a Christian perspective, to certain cultural practices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So these are the things that I am studying and developing for Beyond the Veil.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nice.
So do you
That
have
is
a
going to-
date? Yeah.
Nope, not yet. Still working
Not
on
yet.
something.
Yeah.
But here's
Don't
my
keep us
question.
waiting too long now. Ooh.
Here's my question, Candice.
Yeah.
As you're writing this book and researching whatever, the whole process of it, do you ever encounter people or men who say, I'm spiritual, I'm not technically involved with religion, and how does that translate into their relationships? Like, do you believe that has an impact?
I don't come across that in the development of this book. I do come across that in life.
Right.
I've come across that in life with dealing with people in general, especially because I'm a PK. That might explain a whole lot, right? I'm a PK. So when you grow up in the church, one of the first things that I have to have people to understand that a PK doesn't just mean preacher's kid. It means that you're a promise kept. And when you talk to people and you can have that kind of real talk with people about who's and who they are spiritually, no matter what the gender is, you get them to understand you from a different perspective, because people immediately get a stereotype of what being a PK is. And then they assume that you are a person of religiosity or practice and not personal relationship. And so then they feel very comfortable with presenting to you, well, I'm all about just, that's the white man's religion, or they want to come from their different perspectives. But then when you get a chance to sit down and you get the chance to, as we used to say back in the day, build, and you get to really give them some essence, then they get to understand having a personal relationship with God for themselves from a completely different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. You about to tell these folks something today. Hey, $boss brains, because y'all need to be paying for this truth.
Right.
Yes.
It is pinned on the bottom. I pinned it. Like,
yes.
Listen, I'm one of those kids that got in trouble in church. I got put out of Bible study, Sunday school. Evangelist, come get your child. Pastor, come get your kid. Because I was the kid that would think outside of the box.
And you can't when you're in church.
Right. And, especially in the Black Baptist church.
Oh, yeah.
And then even when you cross over into the non-denominational arena, that becomes a whole nother thing. But then when you say things to them like, well, I don't believe God should be deemed by a specific gender.
Ooh,
well, why not? Well, Genesis says, God says, let us make mankind in our image. Who he talking to? He said mankind. He did not say man.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take mankind and you split mankind into two beings, and you've got female genitalia and you've got male genitalia. So I got in trouble for saying that God was a hermaphrodite.
Why did she laugh like that?
It got deep in her.
I was in the 4th grade. I got my behind taught for it.
I just went back to the Pentecostal holiness and imagining what would have happened if somebody would have said that there. That's why I hollered. I'm sorry.
Something. Ooh.
Yes.
But continue.
Wow. So these are the things, when you got to remain a virgin until you get married. But this scripture said that this person slept with this person and they're married. This scripture talks about polygamy. This scripture talks about monogamy. This scripture says that, well, his brother passed away, so he took on his brother's wife. How we just passing on widows in the family? Like, right. I'm trying to understand.
But they pick and choose.
That I have this traditional standard made by man that I have to operate in. And then when I question you and I ask, well, what other version is this? And who is King James? And what is he about?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I get, called on the carpet, called to task, questioned, shunned, waved the finger at about my erotic poetry. Well, what is the Song of Solomon? What is the Song of Songs but erotica?
Yep.
Let's go.
Right. So, when I go to break down even scripture down to a low thin gravy and pour it over the collard greens and the mashed potatoes and add it with the meat, and I say, come on, let's sit down and break bread and eat. I can't eat with her. I Why? Well, why not? We're dealing with communion. We're talking about a common union, and you don't want to come and sit down and partake. Why? Oh, because you thought I sinned differently than you.
And that's the whole word. That's the gospel right there.
I'm not ready.
You know what? I think that first and foremost, ain't no sin above one another. It's all sin. That's just my belief. But correct. I think that some people get this idealism of like, if you do this, this, and this is going to get me into the place that I want to be. Whereas they're never confronting their weaknesses within themselves. So they point it outward at other people and say, oh, well, you did this, so you can't do this. Like, that's not going to get you to where you want to be. I'm sorry, dog.
No. And that's the thing about the God I serve. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for myself. The God I serve is so fierce that he decided to help me to understand how much he understood my battles and my issues with flesh, that he became flesh and then became a blood covenant sacrifice for me. So therefore, I don't even have to worry about all this other yada of other people's judgments and authorities when they don't have a heaven or hell to put me in.
Right.
Boom.
They've been learning them something and learn their own personal relationship. Like, pet peeve of mine is people who like, yeah, I don't hear God through you and blah, blah, blah. And that's why I don't go to church. Oh, I'm not going to co-sign you in heaven. You better get on. You better learn your stuff.
Oh, no. There's folk I don't co-sign on earth. So, no.
Right. You better say that again. That's folk I don't co-sign on earth. And I'm going to tell you this when, we didn't mean to get on religion, but I'm going to tell you, I was on a radio show one time and I was talking about love and how you're supposed to love yourself and take care of yourself. Do you know this man called in to argue with me, to tell me that the Lord said you were put here to sacrifice yourself for others and do all this other stuff, and that it's not love if you help yourself? It was crazy. And I was like, dude, but if God is love, you are God, and then you have to take care of what God put on this earth before you can go forth and do all this other stuff. And he did not. He was just upset and mad. I was like, first of all, this wasn't about religion. This was about love. But since you took it there, let's just be clear that you have to take care of you because you are one of his children. When he said take care of his children, you are included.
Yes.
Take care of your damn self too.
Yes. and it is about having mental health awareness, spiritual health awareness, emotional health awareness. It's not just about the physical health. And I mean, granted, I'm going to go back there for a second. I feel bad for my brothers that got the clipping balls issue. However, that is their issue. They're going to have to take care of that issue. They're going to have to take that up with their medical team. I have nothing to do with that. However, let's go back. Now, we have to be able to take care of who we are and love ourselves. We can't love with anybody else. As my wonderful RuPaul likes to always say, how in the hell can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself?
Exactly. Exactly. Right. And know that you are loved and that you are where it starts and where it comes from.
Yes, because if we want to talk about religion, I religiously get up and go to the bathroom every morning. Religion is a practice. If you want to ask me what my faith is, my faith and my practice is love. And everybody would say God is love. He is my practice. He is the action verb that I operate in and day out. So I like, Nikita, you acknowledged earlier, you're loving, you're giving, because I am trying to constantly be who he has brought me up to be, who he has purposely to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am the practice of love, honey.
You are a gift.
And it shows. Yes. Are y'all on these comments over here? Because there's a bunch of them.
I was
engrossed.
I got lost, but I'm
here.
We were present in the conversation. That's what happened.
Yes. I was literally present in this conversation. So I feel like the last thing that I picked up on was Shorny, but this was about, we're going to have to skirt back. Shorny Hardy said, looks like somebody wasted my Candice time, and Lord, they ready for this, and that was the read.
Is that Hardy?
I know we went on a whole tour, but I got a remix. And then you said, and then Sarivi, I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. She laughs at something that happened inside of the poem. Shorny went back and said, Lord, she had me thinking about my past and who didn't live up to expectations. LOL. And then Mr. KP signed in right in the middle of the poem and put his eyes up and said, what the fuck did I just tap into? And then he gave you some fire flames because he knew. And he said, well, where the more secure men at? Laughing my ass off.
What it do?
And then Mr. Robert Fields was watching. So hello, Robert.
Hello.
Now, speaking of mental health, Robert Fields is the trap therapist. He does this whole thing, trap music and mental health therapy. He's a young man out of Durham.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Thank you. Plug. And then Charles Freeman. I'm so sorry. Say that again because I was.
I thought I'm always plugging people.
Yeah, and he's my go-to for when somebody asks me for a male therapist. I'm like, black male therapist. I always hit them up and send them that way. So
Rob and Blaze Harris.
Send me his information so I can have him as my contact. Because when people, not that they don't want me, but especially for teenage boys, when they come to me, they want their young men to see men. And so I like to refer them to men, black men, if I can.
Yes. And both of them are here in the Triangle area, Robert Fields and Blaze Harris.
Yeah, I don't know Blaze Harris. I know Robert.
Introduce you to Blaze.
Yes, I know Robert, his tall self.
Look, Ty Caldwell and Monica Day, they can both tell you all about Blaze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, all right. Mr. Charles Freeman was watching and he said, this is a blessed time, ladies. I'm enjoying the vibe this evening. And Mr. Robert is apparently still watching because he said, what up, y'all? Thank you.
What up, Rob?
Hey.
And if I missed anything, I'm sorry. Blame the thunder down under, in the air, in the everywhere, because connections.
Yes.
I just have one. KP said, damn, and that could have been to anything.
At this point, it popped up when we were talking about the religion part and stuff. It was somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's a damn.
Yeah. That's a whole.
I did not. I'm sorry, KP.
Ooh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
That was a full and complete.
That was good.
Soraya Hardy, if that's who you were referring to, her name is Soraya Hardy. She is my niece, and she is an awesome poet. And I will send you some of her stuff. She's out of Richmond, Virginia. Checking out her stuff. If you go on Facebook, she is Seraya Hardy.
Okay.
Yes, Seraya Hardy.
That's how you said her name. Okay.
Yeah, Seraya Hardy. Sareve Lawson. I talked to you about Sareve, Nikita, earlier today.
Yes.
Her what it is that we needed to have information on. So she's already emailed me this information for you. She is that Beat That Face queen with Face Forward Couture makeup. She's a makeup artist in New York in the tri-state area.
Ooh, she better work.
Yes, and so she has all of the vegan products for Black women's skin that you.
All I need is a website.
And connections for you. She sent me those links for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I'm walking resources, so there's pretty much anything you ask me for. I can probably give you a person off the top of my head.
Right.
I love it.
Yes. So, is there anything you wanted to share or do? Because we've hit our hour mark.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So, did you want to close out? Did you want to do something else? Did you want to talk or?
I don't know.
It's okay. Because at the end of the show, we like to do a recap. We just like to go around the room.
Well, let's recap, ladies.
Okay.
All right. Oh, who's running? Oh, I'm gonna run it. Okay, I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna do this.
Right.
No, do that.
Elusive, you first.
Oh, okay.
I go,
that way.
Okay. So Raven recap. So I think there was lace. There was nectar. I ran a couple of laps around the church. The doors were open.
Yes.
We had a whole Sunday school sermon and fans, and that's all and I think I resurrected about 5 times.
And sometimes by yourself. So
all by myself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Oh, is it me? Are we
Yep, it's you, Nikita. Go ahead, girl.
I just want to say that he's still in the blessing business because he's a blessing to us and to the people watching. They gonna learn something. They gonna learn they're not adequate and they need to get right, or they gonna learn that they're doing it right, or they gonna learn that they need to try some stuff. Get some nectar flowing. But it was wonderful having you. Thank you so much for everything that you always do for everyone. You are just love and light and blessings. And
all right, thank you, Nikita. Candice.
Yeah. Well, first, thank you for giving me consent.
Of course.
After giving me the essence of an invitation. And then just having such a great time with me. Queens in the Queendom, honey. That's what we do.
Come on.
Yes. Thank you, Candice. Thank you for blessing us with your poems, your knowledge and everything.
Yeah, everything.
Now, this butterfly.
Oh, it's been great. I love your energy. I love who you are. I love seeing you. Hopefully we can get to hang out at some point once again,
Right.
Because when I tell you I was looking forward to that pre-party before Janet Jackson and the after party after Janet, like I'm still going to go back to that because we had planned that we was going to hook up and hang out. So we're going to have to redo that somewhere, sometime, someplace.
I think we can have our own little Janet Jam session. Why not?
Why not? I think we should. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that because I love Janet. And thank you for coming, and thank you for allowing us to have you here and gracing the stage and just being you. And from the moment that I first met you, it was all love because you are who you are, and it's Can't wait till we get back outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Dahlia.
Oh, Miss Dahlia, what do you have to say? Well, thank you. No, but for real.
Every
This has been a blessing. This has been educational. It's been, spiritual. It's been cleansing. Everything. I want to thank all my bosses, for spending time with us on Saturdays, because our life ain't our life. So we be doing a lot. Y'all understand?
Oh,
It's a
praise the
lot
Lord.
coming out once the world opens up from us bosses. And just know, we have made it a point to be a staple on Saturday to talk to y'all. But no, some good stuff is coming. A lot of stuff. Y'all gonna be tired of seeing us.
No, I don't claim that.
But not really though.
Right. No,
I'm gonna say that because you ain't gonna see me too often. But when you see me, you're gonna see me.
Facts.
Right.
Nectar. Hashtag nectar.
Yes.
And moon and sunshine. The moon and the sun.
Yes.
That's fine.
And all things delectable.
No, just the juice. You gotta have nectar kings.
I want to put that on a t-shirt and put that on some mother's son right now.
I'm not going back into
I do not sip the just the juice. I only sip the nectar of kings. Yes.
Right.
No,
so we can identify these RNs out here. I'm sorry.
And here
okay, well, we're going to have to go because Miss Dahlia has run out of her filter.
She literally has. It's a tank. And we always can see.
It's gotten low.
The ceiling is the roof. It's time. It is time.
Well, we love y'all.
Yes, thank you everybody for watching.
And we'll see y'all in these virtual streets.
We see you.
We will.
Turn the corner. Gosh. We'll be there. Love y'all. Good night.
Oh, ladies. Oh.